Hi everyone, welcome. I have an unboxing today. Yes, another unboxing. This was a Mother's Day gift. And if you'd like to see what kind of deal I scored on this beautiful piece that's very rare and hard to find, stay tuned. I know that everybody's been talking about the price increases and how absurd it is that they're even raising prices during a pandemic. Honestly, I'm not surprised. One, it is a luxury company. They are going to raise prices whenever they feel like it. Unfortunately, they don't care about their customers' feelings when it comes to how much prices, what the price is. On top of that, they are claiming, and I did see this, Sophie Shohet, I will link in the description box below to her video, where she explains that Chanel came out and said that their supply chain has increased their costs for the materials and the goods, so they are in turn raising their prices. Whether or not they need to, whether or not it's a good idea, I don't think so, and that's just my opinion. But at the same time, I know that I feel better if I buy a pre-owned piece like this one and I got a good deal on it, then I know that I have a baked-in investment. Because honestly, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, all the other luxury brands will follow suit. They all like to raise their prices. And it's unfortunate because a lot of people get priced out of it. But I would say that if you check, sometimes the hunt and finding a great deal is just as much fun as going to a luxury boutique, and maybe even more fun technically than picking up a brand new piece. So that being said, I'm going to share with you this piece that I got. This is a rare piece. We found it at a pawn shop that actually specializes in luxury goods, jewelry, bags, watches, all the things that are high end. And then this happens to be in a very decent neighborhood in Texas, in Houston. And so we decided to check them out because I thought, you know what? Maybe I'll find something really nice. And I did. And also what's really great, and I'll do the unboxing, is we also found out what they do in this day and age with all the counterfeiting, how they make sure, what do they use to authenticate their bags? Because once you buy it from them, there is no return policy. So you buy it, it's yours. You want to sell it back to them, you're going to sell it back to them at a loss. So here we go. Here's our box. And this is a piece that's 5 years old. This is from the 15S collection, a 21 series bag. I'm going to give you a quick look at the label, and if you've seen it, then you know that this is a mini flap bag. So I'm going to take the box off here. Here's the dust bag, and I was really fortunate. They had everything: the dust bag, the box, all the all the special stuff that comes with it, even those wiping cloths, and I'll show you in a minute. So here it is. Here's my beauty. As you can see, she's got the chevron in the lambskin. Oh my God, this is buttery, buttery soft. Such a beautiful bag. And it's in amazing condition. Yes, there is some wrinkling on the bottom, and I have it currently stuffed, and I'll show you in a second. But what a beautiful piece. So it's in decent shape. I did not see any major wear on any of the corners, which is usually what happens with these in the lambskin. And as you can see, there's, the puff of the chevron is really nice. And when these first came out, I did notice on some of the other YouTubers that had this bag that they talked about the wrinkling being there even when it was brand new. So that does happen. I think it's, the quality of the leather and the construction at the time that it's made. But honestly, it really doesn't bother me all that much. I just happen to think the piece is so beautiful. And I'll be honest, caviar is definitely more durable, but being that this is 5 years old and this is lambskin, it looks really good. And there's nothing that beats the luxury of soft lambskin. It is just so nice to the touch. I mean, it's just amazing. The other thing I really love is the So Black hardware. And if you can see, it is in beautiful shape. That is on the chain as well as on the hardware in the front, the CCs. So pretty. And before we go on with this, I want to show you something that they gave me. This, and some of you might have seen this on other YouTubers. I've seen Entropy. So Entropy, this is a certificate that you get when you go to a business that has basically authenticated the bag using their Entropy system. Entropy is like a fancy phone, if you will, with a really, really high resolution camera. And they take close-up pictures of the actual leather of the bag, of the hardware, of the stamps, of all the different where it was made, and they send it off to Entropy, the company. They assess it and they compare it to a database of other bags to make sure it's authentic, regardless of whether or not there's some certificate or anything like that. They just look at the bag itself. And then if it's authentic, you get a certificate saying it's authentic. I mean, this is amazing. So I was really confident when I'm going to this, the pawn shop, that it was a real piece. So on top of that, so we get back to the bag, I'm going to open her up. And what was really interesting, if you notice here, the top of the bag still has the protective covering. So whoever owned this really took care of it. Now you will see on this part of the bag, and this is the part that probably gets the most wear, if you will, that there is some scratch or wear, but it's not major and it's nothing serious. Now I've got it stuffed. I'm going to open it. I'm going to take this out. And here's the inside. I'm going to pull out the chain. So what I want to give you is the stats on the bag. So this bag is, let's look at the stats here. It's 8 inches across. It is 3 inches wide, and it is 5 inches high. And then as far as the strap drop is 22 inches. So I know that over the course of years, Chanel sometimes changes the size of these mini bags, but this one is a really decent size, and I'm going to show you what fits and what I would put in here if I were taking it out. Of course, in the back, I think I show this, but here's the Mona Lisa pocket. And again, it has, it's very soft, very supple. I mean, it's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Let's look at what fits. So I brought along with me my card case, okay, and that fits very well. And as you know, this is my iPhone XS, and that fits no problem. Plenty of room in there. There's also another pocket, and there's a zip pocket as well in this bag. And in the zip pocket is the card, the certificate, and it is a 21 series. So there's your certificate there. Then I have my Louis Vuitton 6 keyring holder. So I'm going to put that in. Okay. So you see already it's pretty stuffed. I mean, this is as much as I'm going to get in terms of big pieces. So I might then be able to put in, let's see, maybe I'm going to take with me my Chanel mirrors. Of course, my hand sanitizer. Can't go without that. Okay. And I might be able to take some tissues, be able to put those in. But as you can tell, it gets full pretty quickly. So you're not going to be able to put in too much. But it does hold quite a bit. And I could probably put in some lipsticks as well. And then if I close it, you can see that there is not, like, it's not bulging. It fits very decently. Everything fits inside. It is such a beautiful piece. I wish you guys could feel it. It is so pretty. So in addition to the bag, I also got the card here where it has the booklet the Chanel puts in their bags. In addition to the cloth, that this is the wiping cloth, so you can buff the bag and keep the leather clean. So that came with this bag as well. So it had all the pieces that I needed in addition to the Entropy certificate. Now, one other thing I want to mention with Entropy is that their authenticity is 99.1% in terms of reliability, which is really great. I mean, if you're going to invest a couple of $1,000 or more in a bag, you definitely want to make sure it is authentic. So I have all the confidence that this piece is authentic, and I was very fortunate that I was able to buy it at $1,000 below retail, which right now that's $1,000 below the retail that was before any price increase. So I don't know what they're charging right now for the bag. My understanding, and this is even, I saved $1,000, I saved more because the retail price, I think is like $3,500 plus tax. So obviously that's going to bring it really close to probably $3,800 or at least. In any case, The bag price was amazing. It was great to get this for a gift. I am so happy that we were able to find it, and very fortunate that we had some place that you could get something like this where you could feel it, you could touch it, you could see it. It's always great to be able to buy stuff online, but it's harder because you have to rely on it coming, and then if you're disappointed because you see it in person and it doesn't live up to it. Honestly, it's great to be able to see the bags in person. So I was really pleased with this piece, and I will insert some mod shots as well so that you guys can see what it looks like on. And I know that you can wear this in different ways if you manipulate the chain, and some people feel that you shouldn't manipulate it because you don't want to scratch the leather. I really do think that this piece will hold up over time. It's 5 years old and it's held up this far. So I think it will hold up perfectly later on as well. And I can't wait to pass this on. I think this is a piece that I will absolutely cherish and enjoy every time I get to wear it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you're staying safe and healthy. And I hope you're able to get out, because obviously we'd all go stir crazy if we couldn't. But take precautions. If you can, wear a mask. I mean, obviously I know how hard it is to do that, but I mean, I'm wishing you guys all the health and wealth in the world, and enjoy the luxury that we all love. If you do love luxury, if you love getting a great deal, if you love seeing pieces that are really beautiful and love reviews and seeing what fits, then I hope you come back and tune into some other videos that I have. I do have a special unboxing that I'm looking forward to doing. I actually did order a new piece from Chanel. I was very fortunate that my CA or SA, I don't know what they call them now, called me and arranged for me to buy this piece. There was only, I think, 3, she said, that the boutique was getting in the Houston area. So I was really fortunate that I got this piece when I did. And so I will be posting that video. I hope you guys will check that out. And of course, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I'd love to have you back. And to those who have subscribed, I am so thankful and so grateful for you guys. You make it worthwhile for me to be on YouTube, to share what my collection is, and to basically hang out with you guys, and hopefully you enjoy. This is for entertainment, of course, and don't take it too seriously, but of course we all love our addictions, don't we? Alrighty, I will see you guys later. Bye.